One of my favorite pieces of tech to have on the go is a big screen TV. No, not an actual big TV because, well, that's really hard to bring places. I'm talking, of course, about AR glasses, which create that kind of experience in a small package that can literally fit in a bag, or in my case, in a carry-on, because I'm going to be spending a lot of time on a plane pretty soon. Why not have all of my own videos, shows, and movies that aren't available on the seatback screen in front of me? Even then, why not make those things the best possible viewing experience available? That's what I'm going to do with the latest release from RayNeo, so let's get these glasses on and enjoy some anime and some Korean dramas. It's Josh Vergara. What's going on, everybody? Here are the RayNeo Air 2S alongside a proper smart TV companion in the form of the Pocket TV. A big thanks to RayNeo for sponsoring this look at their most recent AR glasses release. It was a no-brainer to bring this new pair on my current trip abroad, since the entire setup that I decided to bring on the plane would fit in the included case pretty neatly. In here we have the glasses themselves with the cable in the net above it, and then the Pocket TV nestled right in the compartment below. It's like they already considered it when they designed this case. It's always nice to see how brands understand how their products can synergize in even small, effective ways. By now though, you are likely pretty familiar with the kind of experience AR glasses can provide. With time, the actual hardware has been getting proper updates to make the act of using these glasses easier, more vivid in the display technology, and overall, just more enjoyable. In the case of the RayNeo Air 2S though, they've actually focused on an aspect that I didn't realize could be as good as it has become on here, but we'll get to that in a second. As usual, we're looking through the lens per se into two Sony micro OLED displays that literally project right onto your eyeballs in a detailed and vibrant 1080p display. Controlling that vibrancy is actually possible now with 3 levels of color adjustment easily toggled by one of these arms. There are these buttons down here that give you access to a certain menu that also lets you change the refresh rate of the glasses from 60Hz to 120Hz, which obviously makes these a pretty good companion for some gaming that I'm going to be doing on the long haul flight because I have these connected to the ROG Ally X. Another cool thing about these glasses is that there are 10 levels of brightness adjustment, while other glasses have maybe at most 4 or 5. You can really cater the brightness of the display to your liking while just enjoying whatever you're watching. One thing that I did notice right off the bat with these glasses is that they don't have a fully dark shade that is connected to the front for the sake of total immersion. It's like what I've seen in RayNeo's previous pair of glasses. But the 600 nits of brightness is enough to really make the image properly immersive already, so I found myself not missing that shade all that much. What RayNeo also made sure to address are the edges of the display, which now have proper clarity like you're looking at a real screen. This is due to a revamped optical engine that helps eliminate the soft edges that some viewers have experienced in previous glasses, and the result is an easily perceivable corner, all the corners, which means the fringes of the image no longer roll off. That's a phenomenon that didn't really bother me a whole lot in the past, but I definitely appreciate that it's not a thing anymore with these RayNeo Air 2S. Now, of course, the whole point of glasses like these is creating the perception that the display is actually being projected across the room on a wall or something in the distance, creating the illusion of sorts that you're watching a 201-inch giant screen. Without this perhaps subconscious perception, you can think of these glasses as a wearable way of bringing a smartphone screen right up to your eyes, but I did come across a situation that reminded me to suspend my disbelief. You see, I recently watched a movie at a proper movie theater, but my girlfriend and I were sitting right in the middle of the auditorium seating. It was just the right distance away that I could keep my head in one place and just dart my eyes to the corners without having to move my head a whole lot. And then I realized that's exactly what I'm doing with the display of the RayNeo Air 2S. Obviously in a theater, I know I'm looking at a huge screen, but it's just a matter of thinking that same way about what I'm watching when it's through a pair of glasses that I can bring with me anywhere. And it is definitely a pair that can be used anywhere and at any time, since RayNeo have made sure to enhance more than just the visual aspect. Yeah, that's right, the speakers on here are actually pretty dang good. The Air 2S is equipped with 4 full-range speaker units, bringing down stereo audio directed right at your ears, making them a great all-in-one solution for some casual viewing without needing to connect Bluetooth headphones. Now, obviously connecting Bluetooth headphones helps with like the full immersion, but when just chilling out at home, catching up on some YouTube videos, or when I just want to take a break and play some games on my Ally or on my smartphone, the speakers provide a plenty good experience that I can just plug in the glasses and go. These speakers are actually pretty loud too, but if you're worried about other people really hearing what you're up to, a whisper mode is available that tries to be a little bit more directional with that audio output. Just keep people sitting right near you in mind no matter which mode you're using. And all of this in a pair of glasses that are easy to wear thanks to their light construction. For long periods of time, I found myself just comfortable enough to leave these on for full movies, for playing games for like hours on end on the ROG Ally X, and it just was a comfortable thing to have on a plane ride that is more than just a few hours long. Everything felt nice and comfy both on my head and to my eyes since these glasses have the Tove Ryland eye protection rating. The only thing I have to consider personally is that I have to have my contact lenses in so I can actually see everything, since I didn't have time to take the little attachment that's included with the glasses and make sure that the prescription lenses were inserted on those. That's something that I definitely want to do soon so that I can literally use these glasses anytime. RayNeo gives the Air 2S plenty of companion capabilities since the glasses work right out of the box with anything that supports DisplayPort via USB-C connections. That includes most smartphones, including the latest iPhones and handheld gaming consoles like the ROG Ally X. Now the Joy Dock, which I have talked about before, helps with connecting these glasses with the Nintendo Switch, but I'm more into PC handheld gaming these days. The latest companion that I got to try out with these glasses though is RayNeo's own Pocket TV. This is literally a Google TV, or even a full-featured Chromecast if you want to think of it that way, put into a handheld that you just plug the glasses into. It's seriously an entire Google TV suite in my pocket that provides up to 5.5 hours of watch time thanks to the 6500 mAh battery inside that can be used to charge other devices if needed. I really like that the YouTube app is right here as a button on the unit, since that's what I use the most. But then I actually made this rocket button shortcut currently set to Crunchyroll. Google Assistant is accessed through that mic button, and since this is Google TV through and through, all of the streaming apps and services that you might want are available. One thing I do have to mention though, is that the native Netflix app is not installed on here. It's a common quirk of some of the Google TV boxes that come out of China. You might be familiar with that nuance already, but the Pocket TV actually has a browser accessed version of Netflix already set up in the home screen, so there is an available workaround. I'd say even with that workaround, the combination of the Pocket TV and the RayNeo Air 2S gives me access to basically everything that I might need, even locally, because the micro SD card slot right over here could then be accessed by an app like VLC, which I definitely have installed on here, and that's how I access all of my downloaded videos. An easy way to actually put the smartphone away and just use something like this for that 5.5 hours watching local videos. And that's because Google TV is not necessarily straight up Android, and thus it always needs access to an internet connection. It's good to have options, either from the SD card in the Pocket TV or just via watching downloaded content on any of the services that I have on smartphones. You can pick and choose which experience you want. And that's what makes AR glasses like this always worth checking out, because expanding the way that we enjoy almost any form of tech in our lives usually ends up being worth the accessorizing. And when the glasses are plug and play and enjoy like these are, it's also pretty dang easy to do it. And that's the reason why I made sure to even have the RayNeo Air 2S in my carry-on luggage for this trip I'm in right now. Aside from sleep and finishing my book, I have plenty of shows to catch up on and plenty of games to play, and I can pretty much guarantee no one else is doing it as big as I am for as little effort. And so, there you have it. Thanks again to RayNeo for hooking me up with a pair of their latest AR glasses in the Air 2S and for sponsoring this video. What are your favorite ways of using AR glasses? You can let me know in the comments that are found down below. From there though, I'm going to go ahead and call it on this one. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today. Please take care of yourselves and each other, and enjoy your tea, everybody. Oh, not a problem. If anything, at the end of the video, I might pick her up and it's the Iggy's. Hello. Oh, sorry. Yay. Staying with my friends right now. This is Iggy.